Hello everybody, I'm Ernest. Today we're trying out the AR Stoner Enhanced Trigger. I installed this trigger myself, and to tell you right off the bat, it's really a lighter, crisp trigger. Great improvement over what the Ruger had in it. The lower is a Ruger 5.56 and the upper is a Bear Creek Arsenal 18-inch stainless steel. I really like this trigger and want it to work, because the one that came with the Ruger, it just had too much play in it. So I'm hoping this thing will go good today. That's my setup. I got a Monstrum 18 power up on top. I brought 3 types of ammunition. Hornady Black, Federal 223, and Callaway Ballistic and 5.56. They're all full metal jacket and 55 grain. This is what we're looking at. I got a 25-yard target, number 54, and 100 yards. So I'm gonna check the sighting on the 25 and then move on to the 100. Setting at 24 power. I think it's a 50 millimeter. It's a 1-inch tube, quarter MOA. It's been a good rifle up to this point. I've never had any jams or hiccups with it. This is the first time shooting this Stoner. I put some new hand grips up there. I found those on eBay, $11. I really like the hand guards that come on these Bear Creeks, where it only has a Picatinny at the beginning and then at the end of the hand guard. First up is the Callaway 5.56, 55 grain. I got this stuff pretty cheap, like 40 cents a round. If you order $200 or more from the website and you put in the code 704 tactical, you get shipping free. So I didn't even pay for shipping. I bought some, and I'm probably gonna buy some more. I need to buy some 9mm. They have 9mm. I think they had some 3 more. 223, 5.56. So this is the first shot with the AR Stoner trigger. It's a much lighter trigger. The box said it was 5.5 pounds. There's the first shot. So far so good. I'm really liking that trigger. Really liking it. Feels kind of refined compared to what it had. It had a mil-spec trigger. Ruger mil-spec. And it had a lot of slop in it, and I just didn't like it. Taking my time to have a nice steady aim. Really liking the trigger at this point. And the grouping on this Callaway is phenomenal. I think I was getting like a half inch at 100 yards. Yeah, I'm going, wow. I've never shot that good of a group before. Next is the Federal 223 55 grain Palmetto jacket. Let's see what happens here. It looks tarnished. Is that because it's a remand? Reload, or it doesn't look like virgin brass to me. 5.56 Federal. Decent stuff from what I remember. Right off the bat, starting to have problems. Right off the bat, light primer strike. Well, let's keep going. See if that was just a dud. Starting to have a little bit more confidence with it, with the Federal. Until this happened. Same thing, light primer strike. This was the beginning of the problems I was having with this new trigger on it. Prior to this gun fired flawlessly. Never had any problems with the trigger or any part of the gun, actually. There it goes again. So let's try it up. Let's put it back in and see what happens. Let's put the other one back in. See if I can get it to go on the second go around. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. I guess don't believe it. I'm gonna put it back in the third time. I really like this long range shooting or slow, precise shooting. It kind of lowers your heart rate and your blood pressure. When everything's working good, that Federal, I'm getting kind of mad at it. So I loaded up some more. I guess I'm going to go for another 4 or 5 shots to see if I can get it to work. Okay. Making sure it's seating. Tapping the forward assist. which is on a side charger. It's the same as you just use a charging handle as a forward assist. Interesting thing about those side chargers, that handle is a brass deflector, is a charging handle, and a forward assist all in one. Next is the black, Hornady black, 55 grain, full metal jacket, and 223. Now this stuff does look like virgin brass, all shiny and everything. Alright, let's give it a whirl. Maybe it's just that I got a bad batch of Federal or something. So good. Same thing. Same thing. Let's see. Let's go back to Callaway and see if I can improve my odds here. Sandbags falling down. Alright. Come on, Callaway. You were 100% a while ago at the beginning. Love me some Callaway. That, I never had any ammo that shot any better than this Callaway. And I've ran all kinds of ammo through this thing. And I've never had any problems with it until I changed the trigger out. But this Callaway, it's flawless. And I was getting half-inch groups. So, Callaway, I can for sure recommend that brand. I'm gonna have to give you some more of this Callaway. 704 Tactical for $200, free shipping. I'm gonna go back to Federal and give it a chance one more time. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. It started giving me the same problems that it did the first time around. That spring, that hammer spring, is just not hard enough for the primer on that Federal and that Hornady. And so when I got home, I went ahead and changed out the hammer spring of the mil-spec spring that I had. Now the trigger itself, I left the spring in there from AR Stoner, and I haven't gone back to the range, so I don't know about this AR Stoner trigger. I guess if you just ran a certain type of ammunition, it will run great. But so now that I got the mil-spec trigger in it, I'm gonna go back to the range. I'm definitely gonna buy some more of this Callaway. It did make the trigger firmer. It's not as light as it was with the AR Stoner spring, but I don't want a spring that's not going to fire all types of ammo, and it just didn't work with the black. Thanks for watching.